Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be charged in any court in Nigeria. NBA Speedel Chair Monday Ubani speaks. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be charged in any court in Nigeria. NBA Speedel Chair Monday Ubani. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Urge President Buhari to leave a good legacy, complying to court judgment. A former first vice president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Dr. Monday Ubani, has said the federal government is currently handicapped from instituting any charge against the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, in any court in the country. Dr. Ubani made this known while featuring on Channel's television program Sunrise Daily earlier today. Dr. Ubani, who distinguished the various judgments delivered by court on the matter, in recent times said there are two subsisting High Court civil judgments and an appeal court judgment on the trial itself. He recalled Justice Benson Anyar of Abia High Court Wednesday awarded 1 billion naira damages to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against the federal government over Kanu's human rights violations. Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, had gone to the court to determine if the invasion of the country home of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra by the federal security agencies did not amount to the violation of Kanu's fundamental human right, considering that Kanu's bail was still subsisting then. In his ruling, Justice Benson Anyar declared the invasion and attack on Nnamdi Kanu's house as illegal and awarded 1 billion naira damages against the federal government. He also ordered the federal government to adopt political solutions in releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Ubani added that a federal high court sitting in Umuahia, the Abia state capital, has ordered the federal government to pay the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, the sum of 500 million naira as damages following his illegal abduction and human rights abuse from Kenya. The court also ordered the federal government to return him to Kenya from where he was extradited to Nigeria on June 19, 2021. The court, presided by Justice E.N. Anyadike, insisted that the extradition of Kanu from Kenya without recourse to the legal process was a flagrant abuse of his fundamental human right. He held that the respondent failed to disprove the claims of the applicant that he was arrested, blindfolded, tortured, and chained to the ground for 8 days in Kenya before his extradition to Nigeria. Kanu, through his special counsel Aloy Ejimako, had approached the court challenging his extradition from Kenya on June 19, 2022. He further noted the Court of Appeal judgment of 13th of October, which struck down the charges against Nnamdi Kanu and discharged him. According to Lubani, the implication of the Court of Appeal judgment is that Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried on the charges for which he was extraordinarily renditioned in any court in the country. He also faulted the position taken by the Attorney General of the Federation, who expressed reservations with the judgment, claiming Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and not acquitted, setting the tone for the federal government disobedience to the judgment. The human rights activist during the TV program urged President Buhari to leave a notable legacy to complying with the judgment, having previously insisted the matter must be determined the court. A former first vice president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Dr. Monday Ubani, has said the federal government is currently handicapped from instituting any charge against the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, in any court in the country. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about.